And we're live. Patrick. This is first today. Jim. Cannabis Kid. So I have an idea for the first match. Char. We're going to have a Ric Flair match. And it's going to be submission only. I'm debating on who to put him with. I'm leaning towards Sting. But there's plenty of submission wrestlers, you know. Piper as the sleeper. Donald Duck versus Ronald Reagan. Hey, we'll do anything. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter's the same thing as a Scorpion Deathlock. Which is Sting's move. Since I get the first pick, I'm going to choose Ric Flair versus Sting. Submission only. What outfits do we got for this old Sting? Big matches 88. How does this Sting look? Yeah, we got a little bit of snow. Hey, Buck, Aaron. Settings. Give up only. The no pinning has to be submission only. Jericho. Oh, you missed. Who will put on their main submission first? Unnamed. That's not the Scorpion, the lock. I love spamming that grab in the SNES Royal Rumble game. I'm not sure what that is, but... He's doing it! The first one!
Give up! Give up!
You didn't give up.
Give up!
Oh yes, of course he is. Now to clarify of how you worded that, when you buy this game, there are none of these creator wrestlers. It's only a bunch of Japanese stuff. You have to add all this stuff yourself, these creator wrestlers. So if you buy this game, you're not going to have Piper, or Flair, or Sting. You gotta either create them yourself or download them from someone who already created them. I don't want to create a character. It's too long. Takes forever. Because besides the facial features, you know, and the body, then you have to do their attributes and their moves. It's a lot of work. You got nothing but time on your hands, and sure, why not? Oh yeah, it's free. But the trick comes down to some creator wrestlers, especially the ones that make them look really, really, really realistic, need DLC. So you need the game plus whatever DLC that character needs. Or you can't use them. But if you're not too picky, you can use some of the creator wrestlers that might not look, you know, perfect, but they're suitable enough. I don't know if I can answer all your guys' questions. Since I don't really understand what you mean by provide the graphics. The game has graphics. Sting just won't do his submission moves. Ooh, nice. There we go. Sting. Will Flair give up? He does not give up. I've not created any wrestlers myself. I used to create wrestlers back in the older wrestling games. Back when I had nothing but time in my hands and I was more patient enough to do so. And do their attributes and how I think they should perform with certain ways and all their moves. And look online for help if I wasn't sure about some of their moves. Another Scorpion Deathlock. So they've done two of their finishers themselves. I don't know that, man. I don't know the answer. I don't know how they did Pac-Man. I don't know what they did. I feel like they had probably cheated the system and used a mod or something. But I can't answer that. The information is probably online somewhere on how to do that stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have an answer. Like, how did they get Ric Flair's face so, like, photo perfect here? They had to have used the mod. Or somehow cheated the system. Ric Flair wins. Yeah, because these newer ones that I just downloaded, their faces are almost picture perfect. I don't know what they did, but they did something. Okay, what should our next match be? Could be a title match, non-title match, just something. I was also thinking of doing an 8-man tag team match. And having the Andersons versus the Freebirds? Or maybe we already did that match. Is that the match we did just to have them be crowned the champions? I'm sure there's other 8-man tag teams out there. Like DX would be 8-man. Because you got Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. That's 8. Any faction that has that many people could be in that. 4 NWO guys as well, yeah. Randy Savage versus Austin, we could do that as well. But now that I've already selected this, we have to do it now. What do you guys want? 4 NWO guys? Or do you want the Freebirds? I don't think I have the NWO guys in the NWA. I think I have them over in the WWF. Freebirds is what gets chosen first. Well, actually, Jim did say 4 NWO guys. So, I guess I got to give it to Jim. If that's what Jim wanted. But what I don't know is if any of the ones that I have actually look like DX. None of those look, well, none of those really look like young DX Triple H. They just don't. Hogan, Hall. We do have NWO. Oh wait. I didn't say DX. We said NWO. That's right. I'm already confusing my own self. My brain's already gone in the wrong direction. So we got Hollywood Hogan and the Giant. Do I actually have Scott Hall just as Scott Hall? Or do I just have him as Razor Ramon? I might not actually have... I have Razor Ramon and not Scott Hall. But he looks like he's kind of... It'll be close enough, I guess. I could download a separate one. Where am I at? Like, I don't know if I have Kevin Nash either. I just might have him as Diesel. Unless I have them in the NWA. Let's see. No Scott Hall. I did have Kevin Nash. Okay, we'll change that one at least. We'll change that one. But do I have the Giant? I thought I downloaded one recently that looked more like the Giant. There he is. Good thing I checked that. I almost forgot to change it back. Oh, when you meant Austin, you meant Austin Idol and not Steve Austin? See, I never saw Austin Idol growing up. I only heard the name. Only heard the name, never actually seen a match. Not the right music, but close enough. No music for these guys.
Fight!
Okay, I'm gonna look up some of these things that I'm missing. There's a few different Scott Halls. I'm debating which one I like.
Give up!
I can't make up my mind.
Give up!
It says I do have a Scott Hall. Scott Hall, no DLC required. I didn't see him when I was going through. I wonder where I put him. I'll download this one anyway, because you need the DLC for it. I don't know. So some of these people just disappear. He's got diabetes. That works. Get up, Oli. DX Triple H. I'll take that one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Shawn Michaels 97 DX. Ooh, I like that one. Oh man, that's a really good one. I gotta see what else this guy's got. Oh, he's got some good ones. Oh man. I'm gonna have so many just because there's so many good ones. I don't even know where to start with some of these. I'll download some of these later. Man, he's got so many good ones. I never played Fire Pro. I always up watching the matches. Yeah, that's all I do. I've never actually played Fire Pro, and I don't really want to. It's all about watching the matches. So currently, the 4 horsemen here are the 8-man tag team champions. So that's, the belt is on the line against the NWO. I mean, I tell he's a strong guy, just throwing the giant around like that. You know what feature No Mercy added? That if the wrestler is over a certain weight, you can't lift them up right away like a body slam or whatever. He'll fail until you wear the wrestler down a little bit. Then you can pick him up and like body slam. So they added some realism to No Mercy. So like a small guy is just not going to sit there and suplex the giant. So many years playing 2K25. I haven't played a wrestling game really since the PS2 days.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
But I probably spent so many hours on those games. PS2 games, the N64 games, even the PS1 games. I put lots of hours into all of those. More than you can imagine. Yeah, and if there's anybody I'm missing, I can just download them. I still can't figure out what I changed that when someone's being pinned, no one ever comes in to interrupt the pin. It used to happen all the time, but now it's not happening at all, and I don't know what happened.
3, 4.
Is there an option in the mod? So many mod options to go through. It's not that. It's not that. I think it's that. Or that. Sorry, when I'm clicking one of these mod things, it slows down the game a little bit. NWO are our 8-man tag champions. And I don't even have the proper Scott Hall in there at the moment. See, they didn't try to kick out the pin. Extended submissions, yes. I wonder if it could be ignore time in tag checks. And it's checked mark. Because I wonder if I checked that or something. Ignore time in tag checks. While I uncheck that. Five count rope break. It's checked. Disable rope breaks for top rope moves. That's been checked. Nothing else there. That's weapon stuff. Can't do nothing there. I don't know if it could be anything else. I'm going to do a quick rematch since I unchecked that, just to see if they try to kick out a pin. So let's redo this match just once, just one time. No title on the line. Let's just see if someone is being pinned if someone comes to try to kick them out. Because that's how the matches all used to be. What is cut play set in the base settings? Is that what it is? Cut play. Do you think that's what it is? Cut play is off. So it's that. Is that what it is? So it's not the thing that I saw in the mod then. Ignore time in tag checks. We'll try that then. I didn't know what cut play was. I thought cut play had to do with bleeding. Someone being cut or something. I didn't actually know what it was. cutting off a pinfall. Oh. And I didn't actually notice that it was off. I probably clicked it on accident one time. Because I would never turn off blood. I may have turned it off experimenting just to see what it did. That'll make the tag team. That's the ignore tag checks. That the guy stays in the ring probably a little bit longer. Because I turned it back on. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. I don't think we needed to do the whole match. So, what match were we doing? Randy Savage versus Austin Idol? Is that what you wanted? Because I know I downloaded a couple Austin Idols, and I don't know which one actually looks good. Unless I didn't keep both of them. We got this one here, who looks like that with green trucks. Then we got this guy here, who's got totally different hair. That one looks more like scraggly hair. Well, this looks more like Barry Windham hair. Now, where is Cannabis Kid at? Because if he's not here, then there's no reason to do this match. The first one. So that means I'll probably delete that one then. The other one. He's got different outfits too. I think that's what I seen on TV one time. Is the stripes. Oops, I went too far. See, this thing is weird. Like this one was selectable almost every time we play, and then out of nowhere, it's not selectable. There's no like consensus here. Was this supposed to be a title match? Oh, what does it matter? Yes. Like sometimes it'll download the proper costumes and stuff when you load the game, then the next time it doesn't. And the next time it does, next time it doesn't. There's like no 100% consensus. Buzz Sawyer and Tommy Rich. I'll probably know to Buzz Sawyer. I need to open this up in a separate tab, so I don't lose track of that one. But I did see Buzz Sawyer wrestle, but it wasn't toward like later on in his career. Probably his last run with the NWA. He was going for the the U.S. No, not the U.S. The TV title, but I think he lost. I'm not sure if Muda had the title at the time, or if Sting had the title at the time. I don't know who had the TV title at the time. But that's when I watched, was like his last run. Do any of these look like Buzz Sawyer to me? A couple of these look pretty good, though. Moveset comes from matches in Mid-South, Georgia, and Mid-Atlantic. We'll take that one. Yeah, I could do that, but my gosh, you know how many wrestlers I've downloaded so far? It'd be a lot of work. Made you quit, yeah. I'm not sure if I want to go through all that hassle, honestly. Not that I couldn't do it, but it's a lot of work. Well, I do have the Steam version, but still, that's a lot of work. I gotta be in the mood to do something like that, and I probably have hundreds of these that I've downloaded, so it's a lot of work. Let's look up Tommy Rich. Of course, there's going to be variations of Tommy Rich. You're going to have probably his older style and look versus like his ECW style. This one here looks like he probably belonged in ECW. Yep, original ECW. The FBI ECW. Maybe I'll take one of each. And this one could look like Wildfire. 1980s NWA. Youngest NWA World Champion ever. I'll take that one. One thing I don't like is if I download somebody, I gotta restart the game to use them. And that takes forever, especially with this mod attached to it. The mod makes it take so long to open. Mr. Wrestling 1 and 2. That's what you want. Probably no reason to get too picky with them. I'll just take this one that says Mr. Wrestling 1 and Mr. Wrestling 2. But there's quite a few people who have made them, though. Since the wrestlers that wear masks, there's, you know, not a whole lot of difference. Yeah. Just don't make me download the Mulkeys or the Ding Dongs. Well, I think the Mulkeys were really before my time, honestly. I just always heard about them. Always
This
bring
is
them
hot.
up.
Oh yeah, this is hot. Yeah, have you ever seen a dipstick, baby? Look at here, nice and clean.
During my time, though, it was, I think, the Ding Dongs. Like when I watch it, NWA, they'd always bring up how the Mulkeys shocked the world. There you go. Austin Idol didn't have a chance. Ranger Ross Gilberg. Oh my god, you guys are just, you're wanting me to get all the low card people. No, we do main event stuff here. Oh, just kidding. But Ranger Ross came out at a time that NWA / WCW was going downhill. I could not get into Ranger Ross. I just could not. It just, ugh. It's about the time that I started tuning out. PN News. Oh my god. Stop. Do a Java Rumble. Let's do a good match. Let's do another title match. Let's see here. We could do a 6-man tag team match. Who would go good against this team? Heenan family? John Studd, King Kong Bundy, and somebody else? Could do Hogan, Mr. T, and Jimmy Snuka. Could do... no, I don't think so. Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So yeah, Nate Steamboat. Steamboat and who though? Like, what is a good classic 6-man tag? Hard Foundation has more than probably 3 members. Could even do NWA. Could even do ECW. Doesn't have to be exact. Dusty and the Road Warriors. Didn't we do that before? I think we did, but we can do it again. Two of you want it. 2 of you get it. Just recently, I downloaded some newer and improved creator wrestlers that their faces are just so good that it's scary. Like this Ric Flair right here. Picture perfect. NWA. Cut play is still on. And while these intros are coming on and everything, I gotta go check the fire real quick, and I'll be back. If I can find my green screen on here. It always seems to move on me. I can't find nothing. There it is.
To be the man. You gotta beat the man, baby. And right now, woo, I am the man.
All right, I'm back. Well, technically, we don't really play the game. We just sim the matches. But this game is great. Especially when you can pretty much download on almost any wrestler who's ever existed. Watch Virgil take out the whole other team all by himself.
Sound modes? I don't have no sound.
I've heard of Adam Page, but I don't watch wrestling anymore.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. One.
I really hate the fact that I sold my old wrestling magazines from the 80s and 90s. Even some in the 2000s. But I had a lot of the old WWF magazines and PWIs from around 85, 86 all the way up through about into the early 90s. And some other magazines as well. I learned things from those magazines. Like seeing Virgil in there before he was Virgil. See, why didn't someone try to kick him out? They were a little worried there. Because Andre's just too dominant. I love sometimes looking back at these older matches where a move meant something. A body slam, it meant something. A power driver, it meant something. There was devastation behind those moves. They didn't have to do no fancy flippy kicks and flying all over the place and bounce this way, bounce that way. Probably because my microphone's over here. I probably have the game volume too loud as well. I could turn on the game volume a little bit. It was okay during the ECW days. I kind of liked it. You know, it was kind of new and adventurous. You know, watching Rob Van Dam and those guys do some of the fancy moves a little bit. I started getting into it. I kind of liked it. But I decided, you know, I don't watch wrestling anymore. I decided to watch the Royal Rumble. Just out of curiosity. Oh, what a disaster. Andre, calm down there, buddy. Whoever that new guy was trying to bounce around and bounce off the ropes constantly, it looked ridiculous. Yeah, I watched it. Just the men's Royal. Well, I don't watch wrestling. I know who some of the wrestlers are. I know that Gunther, you know, broke Honky Tonk Man's record. If anything, if I was booking it, I would have had him win. And not this stupid Roman Reigns. So sick of him. I kind of slowed down watching wrestling around the time where I felt like every other pay-per-view was John Cena versus Randy Orton. And somewhere in the 2000s, it's like I just can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm sick of John Cena, sick of Randy Orton, and that was going to be your main eventers for like the next 20 years. Oops. Keep your hands off the mouse. Premium live events. Now, the way this game is set up, I bet you would probably never see the Doomsday device.
What is causing all
Or
this?
whatever demolition station is as well. If it's even in the game, I bet it's so rare to see it happen. Because I'm not sure how the wrestlers would have to set it up. Hey, Eric? Yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear about that. People always crap on Hogan. Oh, he can't wrestle. He couldn't do this. But people paid to see Hogan. Hogan was on top of the world. Yeah, I like the Bobby Heenan shoot interview. I just rewatched that the other day. He pretty much just says straight up, you know, it's all about making money. If you weren't out there to make money, then you're in it for the wrong reasons. With Hogan, it was all about making money. Yeah, Andre wins again. Man, I hate to say it, but one of my favorite matches of all time. It's tied up there. My two favorite matches of all time. One of them is Hogan versus Rock at WrestleMania 18. Man, that crowd was unhinged. And I saw it live. I had goosebumps, man. It was nuts. Never seen nothing like that. Okay, match ideas. Don't have to do a title, but we'll just look anyway. Because, you know, I'm loaded with all kinds of things. From cartoon characters to real wrestlers. Andre's lost very few times. Very few times. Whoever made this Andre made him too dominant. Wasn't the first champion. He lost to King Kong Bundy after 6 wins. When he got it back, he had 11 wins, lost to Yokozuna. Now he's got 3 wins. Ash defending his barbed wire title. All right. Versus who? NES Jason? I have him, so let's do it. Yeah, I didn't know what to call everybody. I just call them freaks. Got a little bit of cartoon characters and everything else in here. There's still some that I can't select that I got to work on, and I haven't had time. Like, too bad I can't fix Toucan Sam. I don't know what's going on there. Mr. Krabs. But NES Jason should be okay. Let's see if he's under NES or what. There he is. Claw to the stomach. Ash is on fire, man. This could be over in just a couple minutes. Jason is a deadite? Huh. Not sure what I think about that. What about Michael Myers and any other horror guy who won't die? His mother used the Necronomicon to resurrect him? Ah. What's your favorite Evil Dead movie? Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness. Mine's Evil Dead 2. It is NES Jason, indeed. Jaws 4. I don't know if I've ever seen Jaws 4. Wait, Jaws 4. Which one's Jaws 4? Jaws 3 is the one that's in 3D. I don't know. I've never really watched those. Just the first one, maybe. Maybe I watched the second one, but I stopped on that series a long time ago.
Give up. Give up.
The recent story I heard about that was that they didn't want Ash killing Freddy or something. Because I think Bruce Campbell said something about that. He said how ridiculous that is because he dies at the end of every movie. The worm. They gave Ash the worm. He doesn't even set up right. He's way over there. He still reacts to it.
10 minutes gone.
I didn't create Ash. Someone else created him. I don't know if I would have gave him the worm. He's over here, man. I could take that move out there. Just edit him and take it out. We have a new champion, guys. New champion crowned. The new rebooted Face of the Death. That's pointless. that's a pointless series to do a reboot. The original was awesome because of how gritty and raw it felt. Even though a lot of it was just real footage mixed with fake footage. But it had a gritty, raw feeling because of how and when it was filmed. 80s, 70s movies always had a gritty feel to them. Around that time. Something that a lot of modern things can't match. No one can seem to beat Bruce Lee in an MMA match. Dusty Rose, Tommy Dreamer. Could do like Rob Van Dam and Sabu versus Just Incredible Lance Storm. We're not going to do a Royal Rumble today. It just takes too long. We're just going to do regular matches. Rick Rude has our Intercontinental Championship. I was looking into George Steele's like hammerlock from behind, but unfortunately, unless someone actually made a custom move, the hammerlock that's in the game doesn't look like George's hammerlock. He doesn't lift the guy up in the air. It's more like a down here move, where you're grabbing him and twisting him down here. So I didn't change it because his finisher in this is not the hammerlock, not a submission move. I didn't mean to click that. Head shrinkers for the. Do I even have the head shrinkers? I don't know if I have the head shrinkers. Head shrinkers would be who? Would be Samu and Fatu or something, or I can't remember who. I didn't watch them a lot. They were okay, but they weren't one of my favorites or anything. They were okay. Fatu and Sam, okay. It looks like I may not have them. Neither over there. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. If that's what you want. Let's see if I have Muhammad Ali first, which I thought I did. Do I even have Muhammad Ali? Is he one of the new ones I downloaded? If he's not one of the new ones, we might not have him. If you see his name, you let me know. These new ones are not in alphabetical order. Unless I put him in the MMA category. There's a chance I could have put him over there instead. I could be wasting my time looking here. Where is the MMA category? There it is. I don't think I have him, so. As a ref. Yeah, if someone's a ref, you can't do nothing about that. Well, the mod lets me sort them, but I think I have to go into the mod and then do it that way. Like, manually, but I haven't done it in a while. So, yeah, I'd have to download a different Muhammad Ali that isn't a referee. So, now we need another match instead. Yeah, I only downloaded the referee one, so I'd have to download a different one. I'll just download this one. I don't know if it really looks like him. Close enough, but we can't use him right now, though. First blood match. Bob Holly. Do I have Bob Holly? Yes, I do. He's okay. Not one of he wasn't one of my favorites. I don't think I ever was excited to watch a Bob Holly match. I was never, oh my God, it's Bob Holly. I have Crash Holly too. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do a first blood match. Maybe something with the mod, or if it's a option in the game. Thurman's Spark Plug Holly. Well, if that's what you guys want, let's do a tag team match then. It's not who I would have chose, but you guys, I give you guys what you want. Whether if I want it or not, doesn't matter. Oh, the old look with the long hair. Is that Spark Plug? Yeah, I don't know if there's such a thing as first blood without going into the mod. But there are options in the mod. Let's see here. You can even enable health bars, but I never do it. Oh, we're still in a cage. Oh, we got to start this over. Something they're just going crazy. They're just going crazy over there. I could put on Falls Count Anywhere. I've never done that yet. Okay, you can set a first blood match. You can also do a cage match where they have to escape the cage and climb out. You can even do a last man standing, an Iron Man match, even a Texas death match. But I think they're like I don't think they're permanent options. You just choose it, then it refers to default when the match is over, I think. Gamer Games. Yeah, the guys were glitched out indeed. I got the wrong mat for this one, but that's okay. WrestleMania 2000 Grain Grill, he no sells everything. I used to have WrestleMania 2000.
Thunder Lips is here in the flesh, baby.
The reason why I bought an N64 in the first place, because I played WCW NWO Revenge at a friend's house. And I was like, oh my god, I have to buy an N64 now. Here I am, I was a pro PlayStation guy. I was like, PlayStation, screw N64. But then I played Revenge, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like the greatest thing ever. This like beats the pants off of any PS1 wrestling game. And then came out WrestleMania 2000. Then came out No Mercy. I did the storylines with those games. I actually played those ones. But I also made a lot of creator wrestlers and did the pay-per-views and put together matches. You see, No Mercy anyway had ladder matches you could do. And then I had a Game Shark, and you could put in codes that people had created off the internet, like some kind of weird Hell in the Cell things and all kinds of stuff that wasn't built into the game. Unlocking Big Show, Falls Cut Anywhere, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
5 minutes gone.
I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States. I'm gonna walk it out. Look at his only the nature boy can look.
All the mist to the eyes.
Give up.
Great Muta, my favorite wrestler of all time.
10 minutes gone.
Give up. Give up.
Maybe he could beat Andre for the world title.
3, 4,
Actually, he might have a better chance against the NWA World Champion. If no one stops me, he's going after the title. After this. Because I think the champion is Macho Man. He's got a chance against Macho Man. I think he's got a chance. Yes, it is. Teaming up with Crash Holly to take on the tag team champions. Because the chat requested it. Chat gets what it wants. I'm not a fan of the Hollies too much. Not really. We've had some good matches so far. Oh no! Do I still have it that titles can change hands on a countout? Uh-oh. I hope I still don't have that. Okay. I did have that checked in the mod for a while, that a title can change hands on a countout, but I think I unchecked it. Okay. Yeah, if no one stops me, we're going to do... And then after this match, you guys can do whatever you want. This is my match. Macho Man versus the Great Muta, my favorite wrestler of all time. Go with red. Let's change it to a funny referee. Let's go back to a Cool Dad. Because as you know, Great Muta is my favorite wrestler. I got this right here. You know, I really like his Japanese stuff more than I like his US stuff. And you guys can choose the next match, whatever you want. As long as I have the wrestlers. Where's he from? Great Muta? Japan. Even though he came over to the USA to train and be in the NWA for training reasons. Then he went back to Japan. Became one of the biggest stars ever. If you ever remember the Hurricane using a move called the Shining Wizard, it was actually the great Muta who invented that move. I think he started using it later in his career because his knees were kind of shot and he couldn't do like the moonsault anymore. So he made up a new finisher. Thank you, thank you. Like when the Hurricane did the Shining Wizard, it just looked like a high-flying kind of maneuver. When Muta did it, Muta was bigger in size by that time. Almost like Triple H size. So it looked like a power move when he did it. It looked like he was tearing your head off. Or like, you know, just completely crushing your head in. I don't. Even I probably wouldn't mind seeing those matches. I just have the Muta stuff. If Muta happened to face one of those wrestlers, maybe I'd have seen it, but
5 minutes gone.
I'm sure I would like a lot of that Japanese stuff. I just haven't seen a lot of it, but I'm sure I would love it. Yeah, Keiji Muto, yeah. Bald Muto versus Rey Mysterio. Come on, Muta. Come on, man. You can do this. This is just Macho Man. Come on, you can do this. Just give him a moonsault. Only a 1 count. No, 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 no. Oh, good.
Give up. Give up.
Speaking of bad knees. Yeah! Yeah, it's part of the set. My first Muta set that I ever bought was a VHS set. But it was like all 4 volumes of this set here that I want the full set of eventually, but I had them on VHS. And then I bought like DVD-R copies at one time too. Now I want to own the real thing, but it's expensive and I can't really afford it. But I just have volume 1 so far. And I probably haven't even touched a lot of the mods that this thing has. Even though I do have the mod installed, I still haven't barely touched the surface with what you can do with it. Moonsault! Oh yes! Come on! 1, 2! Oh no! Dang it. Damn it. We could have had a new world champion. A lot of the mods I don't mess with, and I don't know if I even want to. See, that doesn't help you, Pin. He was... I think he's stuck. No, 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 no. Okay, you didn't pin him. He tripped over himself. That'll work too. Not the tree of woe. Could this be it? No. The only thing I hate about this game, in a lot of wrestling games, is that the computer never does what you want it to do. You want it to go for the finisher. You want it to do the move, and then they don't. And you're thinking, why are you not doing your finishing move? Why didn't you go to the top rope? Why did you do this instead of that? Mods, we fix that. Another moonsault. Will he take advantage of it? Come on. Oh no. I don't think I have rope breaks turned on. I've always hated rope breaks. I used to turn that stuff off in the N64 games as well. He got him with a kick to the nuts. Yes, we have a new world champion. Gotta have rules. Wow. You know, I'd rather have seen him do his finishing move to win the title, but yeah, whatever works. See ya, Macho. Okay, what do you guys want? What kind of match do you guys want? Could be a title match, non-title match. I don't care. Whatever. You just tell me. Goldust versus Booker T. Now, where do I have Booker T? He should be in the other one, but he might actually be in the other one. No, there he is. Booker T. Is that his only outfit? Did he just have one outfit? One outfit. Where is Goldust? Goldust. I have Goldust, don't I? Could he just be unsorted? I know I've downloaded him more than once. Dustin Rhodes? No. I think I have him more than once as well. Because I have this alternate outfit as well of him. Yeah, it wouldn't be under Dustin Rhodes. The Goldust? That wouldn't make any sense. And I don't have that many that are unsorted at the moment. Fudge. Where are people disappearing? He's not a freak. I mean, there's a chance he could have got sorted incorrectly, but that wouldn't make any sense. It's not a Christmas one. That was just for Christmas when we did this. MMA. What happened? Make sure he's not under retired. Yeah, things are acting a little weird with this game, and I don't understand where everybody is. What is wrestling order? Is that everybody? Well, I guess if this is everybody, he would be in here. We only have Dusty Rhodes. Right. Did he ever have a long name? Something Gold Dust. It could be something like that. Maybe I overlooked him. No. I meant what as Gold Dust. As Gold Dust. Did he have a nickname like something before the Gold Dust named? Like not the Gold Dust, but you know, something Gold Dust. Let's just go through slowly. Unless somehow the mod screwed up and deleted some of my wrestlers. Has that ever happened? If you see something that I overlook, you know, because my eyes are not always focused. See, some of these are not in order either. Look at that. We got Gene Okerlund, George Steele, Big Boss Man. So it could be something like that as well. He could be not where he's supposed to be. If we got some of these are not in the right order, then anything could happen. Or I just don't have them. The bizarre one. I think we would have seen him by now. Maybe I gotta look him up again. Maybe I accidentally deleted him at one time. Okay, I guess we might need a an alternate match, guys. We need an alternate match. And I'll have to download them again because I thought I had them. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jim. I wonder. I don't know. Remember, this is your guys' match. You choose something. What do you want? Captain Lou versus Bobby the Brain? People like that? Is that what you want? Do I have a good Lou Albano? Yes, I do. And I'll be right back. While this is starting up.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Fight! Give up.
Alright, let me look up to see if I even have a gold dust. It says I have Gold Dust Classic. It's marked that I have it. Then how do I not see it if I have it? It actually says Gold Dust Classic.
Give up. Give up.
But
5 minutes gone.
Give up.
let's see what's listed under the delete wrestlers thing. He's not listed as gold dust there. It's almost like wrestlers are disappearing now. Not under classic either. Because with the mod you can delete wrestlers, but you just can't see them. You don't know which one you're deleting.
Give up.
So gold dust doesn't even show up on them either. But it says it's checkmarked on the site to show that I downloaded it.
Give up. Give up.
It says that I'm subscribed to it. I guess I'll unsubscribe and subscribe again. Yeah.
1, 2.
Captain Lou from the top rope. Good lord. Captain Lou won, not a surprise. Not a surprise. There's no surprise with that. No surprise at all. Yeah, it says I have Gold Dust. I mean, at least I subscribed to it at one time. And that's all I know. And I don't think it was a referee. Muda versus Andre? Are you kidding? What are you trying to pull? Fun watch? Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. I just want to look at this one more time. Make sure I didn't go through this too fast. Some of these guys I hadn't transferred over yet. And some are retired because I downloaded better ones. And some I just got lazy and didn't do the transfer yet. Some I had too many of and they didn't look good, so I retired them. See, that was a different Ash I had. No, it's a double of the same Ash. Why? I don't know. See, why is he here? Because for some reason, there's a double of them. Doesn't even make no sense. So these are some of the ones I downloaded the other day. I didn't transfer them yet. But someone said Andre versus Muda, and then Iron Sheik for a title match. Okay. I don't think Who is Minoru Suzuki? Where would I find him at? Is he in this game? All right. I don't know the guy, but we can do it. Dr. Hacks might be one of my new refs. Let's find out who he is. I downloaded a few newer refs. I expect this to be a squash match. And I'm not expecting much. But you want to see it, so that's what we get. He's got a big head, that referee. You know why Andre is too dominant? He has two, not just one, but two pinning maneuvers when he just falls on you. And he abuses them constantly. I remember I asked my chat if I should nerf him a little bit to take away those pinning maneuvers. And my chat at the time said no. Do not nerf him. So. We'll see what we can do. We don't have a lot of time left, but we have some time. As long as there's singles matches, these matches could go pretty quick. Surprised Andre hasn't gone for a pin already. Since he normally would abuse them, but I guess the AI isn't always the same every match. There's one of them. Well, I kind of got to go in order, guys. And so a bunch of matches have already been mentioned. Kind of got to go in order. Next match is going to be Iron Sheik for a title. Then we'll go from there. But if you guys mention too many matches, we probably won't be able to get to them all. Andre. I didn't ask for this match. I'm a Muda fan, but I didn't ask for this match. I don't want to see him get crushed like this. This is not entertainment. You know? I feel like Andre should just face big guys. Muda didn't stand a chance versus Andre, you know, it wasn't even close. Okay, which kind of match should Iron Sheik go for? Cage match against George Steele. Intercontinental title against Rick Rude. I think those are my two top choices. Let's go for George Steele. Rick Rude? Oh, okay, Rick Rude then. Oh, that's one Sheik, but I think I downloaded some better ones, or at least one better one, if not two better ones. We got that one there. Looks like the older Sheik. Yeah, there we go. That's the Sheik. See, we need to retire the other one. See, that one looks good. They did some nice work with this one. Do I have any other new referees that we haven't seen yet? We saw Giant Brain. We didn't see Giant Eyeball, but let's do the goalie instead. So it's not too freaky for this one. I just figured Sheik style might match more like George Steele. You know, he's an older guy. No problem, Patrick. Did it cheer you up to watch my favorite wrestler get destroyed? Is that what it was? I'm just kidding. Unless you're not kidding. What? Rick Rude's putting him in the camouflage. What? What is this? He's loading his boot. That's got to be a custom move. That's got to be a custom move. Holy crap. Man, these new wrestlers I downloaded, they have custom moves and everything. Loading up the boots. He just keeps sending him to the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sheik, get out of there.
8, 9.
The wrong man is doing the camel clutch. Yeah, sure is. I don't know why Sheik won't do his own camel clutch. He's been in position quite a few times. There we go. Kick his back, make him humble. No! Sheik no-sold that. Ah, there we go! Only a 2 count. Oh no, the roll up. I don't know. I may not have downloaded that version of it. He didn't really wrestle as much. Did he? Kind of later in his career. One thing wrestlers rarely do in this game is if the wrestler's in the wrong position, like facing down instead of up, do they ever turn them over to do their finishing move? Like if someone's face down, Ric Flair never turns them over to put on the figure 4 leg lock. Like in No Mercy that happened all the time. Here it doesn't happen too often. Could this be it?
20 minutes gone.
No. Do it again. No. Yes. Heenan came up there to interfere, but he was a second too late. Who was the best wrestler to never be a world champ? I don't know. Paul Orndorff? Piper? Jake the Snake? But you also got to consider which federation world champion they were in, because some of them had championships in other territories before, you know, before they got big. Yeah. So we have a new champion. Hey, Jim Rayner. Bad News Brown. He won the bronze in the Olympics, and then he had some titles, but before the WWF. All right, what was another match that was mentioned? Something about Taz versus somebody. Minoru Suzuki. Is he in here somewhere? I don't know this guy. Never heard of him. Perfect? Yeah, perfect as well. So many people got screwed over. I would say that Sheik wasn't really out of his mind in saying it until after he wasn't wrestling anymore. The internet age, when he could say whatever he wanted. Hey, Randy. I'm gonna root for Taz because I don't know who this other guy is. Hi, every single night. I think there's some story out there of Buzz Sawyer screwing over somebody when he paid at a wrestling school. Maybe is that Buzz Sawyer? Is that the story I heard? Is that Undertaker's story? Yeah. I figured the eyeball would look freaky out there, so I had to download it the other day. And it sure does. He sees everything. No, it's on Steam. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the eye smacks the ring over and over again. Eyeballs blocking the action. He's got invisible hands. Something that I did add, that I do have checked in the mod that I like a lot, is that signature moves and finisher moves have the potential to critical. Which I think is more realistic.
10 minutes now.
So if someone has a signature that's a finisher, it may critical. As well as doing their finisher. I think that adds more realism. But it doesn't always work, though. I know what you're talking about, but I forget. No, it's been too long. Well, I did watch some ECW. I didn't really find out about it until a little bit later. Around 98 or 99. It was the pay-per-view where they were unifying the FTW title and the ECW title, Taz versus Sabu. That was my introduction to ECW. My roommate at the time says, I would love it and we should get the pay-per-view. So I said, let's go for it. Match has been going on longer than I thought it would. I can't believe no one's given up yet. Maybe that's what it is. We're just gonna slide right out of the ring. Has anybody even attempted to pin, or is it all submissions? Taz wins. Let's see. Why don't we do a cartoon match? We haven't done a cartoon match all day. Can't use them all, but I had an idea. Wait. This would be the wrong... Wait. No, I guess it's the right. I need to get rid of this Daffy Duck. He seems to be missing his head. There we go. Oh, they're the cage champions. Oh, that means I gotta change it to a cage match. I don't have to. I think you can defend the title anyway. Probably would still work. Any other new one? Majora's Moon. Let's see what that looks like. On the juice. The carrot juice. Well, we don't get trolls every night. Man. Is it? I don't know if that's on purpose, though. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, which was an accident. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Which I've never played, but, you know. I thought you guys would like it anyway. Thought the chat would like it. We might have time for another match, one or two after this one, so you guys need to come up with another match. I know some other stuff was mentioned earlier, but now it's way up in the chat. And real wrestlers, fake wrestlers, whatever you guys want. Bruno versus Hogan. I like that idea. Bruno had a title for a while there, but he lost it to George Steele. Feel the power. Bugs, get out of there. Does Bugs have any offense at all? It's chaos out here. Yeah, you heard me, yeah. That could be an idea for a future stream of this. Do a tag team tournament with mostly cartoon and pop culture tag teams. You know, Bill and Ted and Wayne's World and everybody else. Two of the Bundys. Some cartoon ones. Ronald and Burger King. Maybe next week or something. Whoa. Yeah, the cart. Yeah. Daffy's pissed. Yeah. Not sure what you call that move. Again. Wasn't smart to pin him over there. Jesus, this match. Daffy, you should tag Red Button. You're gonna get crushed out there. This might be the best match of the night we've seen so far. Daffy don't want to get up. Daffy, tag for frick's sake. Sometimes I don't understand the AI with them not tagging. This ain't the first time that I've seen the computer, like, almost like get stuck towards the second half of the match and not ever tag out. And I don't quite understand it. He just won't tag out. Why won't he tag out? There's got to be a real AI reason, but I don't know what it is. I mean, that would be a nice answer, but I don't think that's what it is. Because why is He-Man also not tagging out? I think the game gets stuck or something. I don't know what that move is trying to do, but he missed that twice so far. Turn heel. New champions. Skeletor got stuck. A no-sell chokeslam, yeah. We have new champions. Okay, we're going to do one last match, the one that was just mentioned to me a couple minutes ago. But I am curious about this other Daffy Duck that doesn't have a head. Is that his only outfit? Where is he? There he is. No head. Green mask. No head. No head. Head's just missing. This one just has one outfit. Regular match. Anybody new that I downloaded? See who Ref Iris is. Our last match of the night, guys. Last match of the night. Another eyeball. But this one had the head. Someone mentioned that at a certain point, AI controlled wrestlers never tag out. And it shouldn't happen early in a match. Maybe only tag late in a match. Someone said. So it could actually be a thing. He's getting folded like a lawn chair. Is that Bruno's voice? He's hulking up. Better watch out, he's hulking up. Oh no, leg drop! The big boot! Another leg drop! Oh, this is over. No! Bruno trying to get the crowd rallied up. The big boot. Another leg drop. Let's see if that does it. No! Yeah, it sure did. A fourth leg drop, but he was turned the other way. Still count. Another squeeze. This is end up being a lot better match than I thought. Hogan tripped over himself. Oh man.
Hello, Commander. Computer reporting.
Thanks for subscribing. Bruno has a hard time capitalizing on anything. This could be it. I have a funny feeling that's going to be it. No, wow. Bruno needs to put it on a few more bear hugs, but he doesn't always do it when he gets a chance. The AI doesn't always go for what it should go for. See, the AI wouldn't do what I would do. Would be just to spam the submission move, you know. Are they stuck? Oh my! Oh, I thought they were stuck for a second there. Another leg drop. I think Bruno has like a splash type move, but he hasn't done it yet. Jeez. It's gonna break his leg. Oh no, it's a kick move. There we go. Pin him! At least attempt to pin him. I still get irritated when the AI doesn't do what it should do. Bruno should do his submission move or something. Or pin more often. It's where every time Bruno picks up Hogan to do a move, Hogan gets the move in first. Match, yeah. See, Bruno's old school. He doesn't have a lot of moves that would help him here. Bruno's only chance is to do the bear hug. That's his only chance here. Not the atomic drop. Another leg drop. I have a funny feeling this could be it. Wow. Hogan won't let go. Wow. Well. There we go. Oh. It might never end. I was rooting for Bruno too because I wanted to see an upset, but for a while there I didn't think it was going to happen. I did not think it was going to happen. Yeah, that was a long match. Like, I'm starting to wonder if Bruno can be pinned, but George Steele beat him. So I guess it's possible. I don't even know how that George Steele match ended. Next we gotta do, maybe next time we'll do Bruno versus Andre. But I don't know about that one. But it's time to call it a night, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the matches. I sure did. We put together some good ones. Now, I'm not going to plan tomorrow yet, but I have an idea what I might do. I just don't want to plan nothing and promise anything. So, I'll decide tomorrow what I'll stream. So, thanks for stopping by, and good night.